everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is me, it is I, it is Tony Andrea, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing something that's a little bit more lighthearted. I feel like my last couple of videos maybe have been a little too sad, and I don't always want to put out content where like it's a little too serious or a little too sad, and I want a little bit more joy, girl. Like we gotta laugh a little and talk about life in the positive, not just always in the negatives. So today's video is going to be all about how my life, or how I've kind of changed as I've transitioned. So like I was saying, I just wanted to talk about how I feel like I've changed and things that I've noticed in my life ever since I started to transition, and maybe it's something that'll help you out as well, because maybe you just started, transitioning, or your hormones or anything like that. And the one that I wanted to talk about, like legit serious, was drinking. Now, prior to me starting my transition, I was a drinker. Like, I love to party. I still love to party now. Like, I love having a good time, but I like to have a good time in a different way now. I feel like now when I go out and when I drink, I have my fun. But previous to me transitioning, it was like you were just gonna go full force, Lindsay Lohan, like full throttle. Like, I used to drink to get blacked out, like to wake up at home not knowing how I got home. That was me prior to starting HRT. And I think it really took me accepting that I knew that I wanted to transition for me to stop the drinking. The drinking came from me running away from the situation. Like, I was using it as a coping kind of mechanism to forget. I used to drink a lot, like to the point, like I said, where I get blacked out, I would get in arguments, and I'm not proud of that. Like, I'm not genuinely proud of that. I feel like I'm at a point where I've apologized to people for those actions, and I've explained why I felt like those things were happening at that time. And it was a lot of anger that was just left inside my heart. Like, there was just a lot of anger. I was angry that I wasn't living the life that I wanted. The alcohol, like, if you've ever drank and you've overdrink, you know how messy we get when we're drunk. So that was a big one that I noticed, that I don't drink as much as I did then, and I drink in a different way. Another thing that I feel like has changed for me in my transition is my friendships. My friendships have genuinely 100% changed. I feel like now the people that are around me are people that I genuinely love, people that I just want to hang out with, people that I want to like be with, people that I want in my life, people that I'd want at my wedding. Like, my friendships with my friends have evolved, especially my girlfriends, because now I understand things that I didn't understand in the past. Now, to have so many of my friends around me that accept and love me. Like, I'm so grateful for, 3 of my best friends. Like, Marley's one of my best friends. I feel like I tag her a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, that's because we see each other the most. And I don't know where I'd be without her. Like, talk about fireworks, sis. 4th of July is on Saturday, by the way. Like I was saying, my best friend Marley, like, that girl has been my heart's friends, who's really, really been there for me and understood and was and has been patient with me throughout my transition of like my mood swings. Like, it's crazy. Like, she's been there for me. She's been my rock. The same way with one of my best friends, Amanda. Like, she just gets me on another level. We're both cancers, and we just kind of like, we understand each other, and she's always there for me. And she's like, I know she'll never judge me, and we are up super late giving each other ideas of what we want to do with our lives. And we've taken trips together. We took a trip to Zion together, which was like one of the best times of my life. I know that you would think, oh my God, go somewhere really, really bougie and just have a really good time. We had the best time. I think that was one of my favorite trips I've ever taken, because it was out of the norm for me. It wasn't something that I normally would do. So she pushes me out of my box, and I love it. As well as one of my other best friends, Christina. Like, she's been there forever. She's been there through like me as a boy, me at 13, me here, and like how much we've been like together. And one last one that I wanted to throw out there. Sorry guys, I feel like I'm talking about my friends a lot, but that's just kind of like, I feel like my relationships with my girlfriends have grown a lot. One of my best friends, Judy, who's always been so creative and like empowering towards me, and constantly tells me how beautiful I am and stuff like that. And she's like, I've always believed in you and stuff like that. You need people like that in your life, guys. So the best piece that I can give out of that is find a group of people that are just loving, that they love you, that they want the best for you, and keep those people close to you, because that's what my friends do for me. So I do feel like my relationship with my friends has grown. I also feel like my relationship with my mother is slowly starting to grow a lot more. Not that we didn't have a good relationship in the past, I just think we have more of a relationship where we understand each other. And I know that, trust me, like I know that this must be hard for my parents. They are accepting, but I don't know what's in their heart. I don't know what they're feeling, you know? But I do feel really blessed to have them because they are, for the most part, supportive. Like I've never had my, like, I think I had my dad tell me once, like, don't be messy, but that's because I got drunk. But like, they're amazing, and they're so chill, and like I've always been very blessed to have them. So I do feel like my relationship with them has completely grown so much more. So I'm very grateful for that. How happy I am at this point. Like I feel so happy, and I know I said that in the past, but I just feel like I get to live the life that I've always wanted. I get to live part of the life that I've always wanted. Let me correct myself, because I'm not where I want to be, but I am on track, and I just never thought that I was going to get to this point. And when I say that, I remember I used to be terrified to just wear extensions, and I know that sounds stupid to some people, but that's important to me. Like now, girl, like, and being a woman is more than just hair. Trust me, it's more than just hair. It's more than just like the beauty aspect of it. There's more. That's like a plus. But to be able to live in my truth and start living the life and the things that I want, and be addressed as the person that I've always wanted to be, like it's crazy. Like it's sometimes like my stomach gets all little like butterfly, and like being able to go somewhere and just kind of like be is awesome. Like be, and just, I don't want to say fade into the background, but just kind of blend and have like a good time. Like, you know, I finally get to be seen in the light that I've always wanted to be seen in. And I just remember not being seen in that light in the past, you know? And now, sorry guys, I feel like I'm getting nervous, but now that I'm starting to get seen in the light that I am, like it's exciting, and it's a whole new world, and I'm very grateful for that. And I'm also really grateful for a lot of you. I'm grateful for everybody that follows me on Instagram. I'm grateful for literally every single person that hypes me up. Y'all be hyping me up too much sometimes, and I'm like, why are you guys hyping me up? But you guys do hype me up, and you keep me kind of going and inspired. And sometimes making YouTube videos is really hard for me because I don't know what to talk about, and I guess I just have to talk from my heart. Like right now, I have no idea what to film. I've been sitting here for an hour thinking of what to talk about, and I just turned on the camera and I thought to myself, speak to them from your heart, speak to them from what you're feeling, speak to them from what you want, from what you know. And that's what I did. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just talking to you guys about my heart and how grateful I am for everything that's in my life, my friends, how my relationships have evolved, and everything around me. Helpful. Like I'm so grateful for that, and I just feel like I'm at a point where I'm grateful for all the things that are going on in my life, and for my guy friends, my brothers. Like even though 2 of my brothers don't talk to me, I'm grateful for them, that they're still here. They've created my nieces and nephews who bring me so much love and joy. Like my nieces and nephews are like the sweetest things on the planet of the earth. They literally tell me how beautiful I am and that they love me, and like they're so sweet, and I love that. And that's why I try to tell them all the time that you have to continue to spread love onto people, even if the world is crazy. Just spread that love into everyone so that you can show that that's what you have inside, that you have love and you don't have anger. Because honestly, you guys, anger is not worth carrying with you. I've had anger for so many years, and I just feel like right now in my life, I'm at a point where like I'm trying not to carry around any anger. And even if you've done me wrong, I don't even think I hate you. I just think that our friendships didn't work out. They didn't pan out. You guys, the best piece of advice is don't carry around any anger with you. Try to share love and express love and find love. And I know that we seek love in only a romantic way, but remember that there is love in many ways. Love of family, love of friends. Life is like that. Like you're just gonna find love in friends, you know, like that's where you start finding that love. And that's, I don't know, it was just beautiful to me. And with all that said, guys, I think I'm gonna let you go. I'm sorry if this video is all over. I just kind of wanted to come on here and express what was on my mind and in my heart. And hopefully this brings a little bit of joy at the time, at the world that we're in. I just want to spread myself and what is in my heart now to you guys. And one last thing that I will leave you with before I tell you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the thumbs up button, and follow me on Instagram, is that you guys remember that everything you want, literally everything that you want, is on the other side of fear. All right, guys. And with all that said, I will talk to you beautiful people later.